welcome back again. I've got another unboxing, something else I bought for myself because I thought I needed one. Now, I've had a DX3S for a while, but I needed to step it up to the DSMR, so I got myself DX4C and the SRS 4210. There's also one of the, is it 410Rs I think in here, something like that. So yeah, let's have a little look inside the box, see what we get. So this comes, basically it's full computer, radio, you can adjust lots of stuff on your endpoints, your sub trim and stuff like that. Now for my drift car I've had a problem that, where are we? There we are, all the bins fell out as usual, standard unboxing. So that's what you get in there. Not a camera about. You get one of these SR410s as well. I'm going to get that out. So we'll get rid of that. So yeah, there we are. We have the DX4C. There's a bit of dust on it. So yeah, there we have your DX4C. That's the controller, your standard on off button. Takes 4 AA batteries, which we've got here, so we might as well put them in more rear. And these ones fit nicely. Bought these from Hobby King as well, 2550 mAh, low self discharge, so they should last a long time. I use similar ones, but Duracell in other ones. So this little sticker up here, so you can actually see the screen. So I'll get rid of them all, so you just end up annoying you. Got any more? One more there. Come on, there you go. So that's it. Now we've got all them little anti-scratch things off. Let's have a look at the controller. As you can see, it starts up. So Spektrum, tells you the time. Yeah, that's quite alright, it probably is. Hyper MT, that's one of the things in there. So you've got your model list, you can have quite a few models in here, and you just select them up and down like that. That's where I'm going to be putting it on, the Vaterra V100, and then Loosely Short Course Truck 2 maybe, a few other things. It'll bind to quite a few, this will, but more to the point, it'll bind to the R spec radio, which is what I want. So you got your reverse, you got your travel, expo, bind, names, everything like that. You can update it, all your mixing, stuff to do with your AVC and all that. So it's all fully adjustable on this because it's a 4-channel. Let's get back to the main menu. And then you've got all your trims up and down, your auxiliaries, timer button, anything you want, anything you can think of, you can pretty much do with one of these. You can get the S with the thing on the back, it's a bit better, depends what you like, but this was a decent price for me, so I got it. As I said, it comes with that receiver, which is your SR410 DSMR receiver. It's got looks like 4 channels, maybe a 5th one with a bind, I'm not sure. And then I got this one, which is your AVC, your SRS 4210 AVC DSMR again. This, if you don't know about AVC, it's basically a traction control system and stuff like that, where you can adjust the heading hold, so it'll keep the RC going in the direction you originally pointed it in, and whichever way you're holding. You can adjust that for its gain and how much you want it to do it. There's also a traction control thing on it, so you can adjust how much traction control you want. So if it senses the wheels are spinning and you're not going anywhere according to the gyro, it'll then tell the ESC to back off a little bit till you get a bit of grip. So if you want to run fast at jumps and you want to head in a straight line, you can turn that on and it should be quite easy for you. Depending on what sort of car it is and that, depends on how well it'll work. But two-wheel drive cars, they're quite a challenge to drive usually on loose surfaces, so something like this would help. But yeah, this will be bound to my new rally car, it'll be bound to my new monster truck, it'll be bound to my drift car as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go and get my drift car now, because it's already got a DSMR receiver in it, and we're going to bind it to that. So join me in a second. Right, back again anyway. Got my Vattera drift car out. I don't really use it much for normal driving, but as you can see, this comes with a Spektrum SR200WP, so that's waterproof. Now I'm not sure whether these are waterproof, I don't think they are as standard, so I want to keep this in there because I always want to be able to use it in the wet. So we've got this and we've got this, then all we need is a bind plug. So if I go and find a bind plug, right now some receivers will come with a bind button on them, so all you have to do is press the bind button to get it to go into bind mode. With this you need a bind plug, so what you want to do is you want to get this, you want to plug it in like so into the bind port, which is usually a spare channel. Make sure you plug it in the right way. So once that's in there, you then got this, you got this, you will need a battery for your AC, which we have here, once again an adapter. So yeah, got the adapter. So I'm going to swap the end on this, but I'm putting a new ESC on, so I'll keep this one on here for the time being. So get your battery, get it plugged in. Once your battery's in, your AC can go on, and then once your AC, that's the inactivity warning, so it'll tell you that you've been inactive for a while, which I was getting all the stuff together. So once you put this on, you want to find in here bind, yeah, then you got down there and then you press bind on that, but you have to turn the receiver on. It should come on and you should be able to see that flashing, so you've got a green flashing light there, that means it's in bind mode. Now if you press this and press bind, you'll notice that's then trying to figure itself out, and now that's bound to it, the light's gone green, solid. So we'll go out the bind mode, back to the model, there we are, that should all be linked up now, but it's turning the wrong way. So what we want to then do is go into your reverse, steering expert. So yeah, go into reverse, steering, swap that round, then you should find it actually goes the right way, so left, right. It's only if you're looking at it that way. If you're left-handed and you're doing it like this, it may be different. Set it up how you want. So that's forwards, and that's backwards. Now I obviously need to set the endpoints up for that, I think. So we'll figure that out in a bit. But yeah, that's basically how you get it bound up to it. Always remember, turn that off, take that out, turn that back off and on as well if you want. Then just to make sure, check, see if it's actually on, turn it on. Does it become bound? Yes it does. And have we got forward? Yeah. No backwards for some reason. Don't know what that is, but we'll figure that out. And then we've got steering. So yeah, that's binding to a DS4C, DSMR, that's how easy it is. Anything complicated, no. Bind plug in, power on the car, wait for that to go flashy, put that in bind, press it, wait till it all links up, a few things happen, turn it off, take the bind plug out, job done. So I'm going to be setting this up. Now the reason why I've actually got this is because when I do my servo throw, I wasn't getting full lock both ways. So what I actually wanted to do was, where the travel is, go down here and turn these up, because now I can go all the way up to 150% steering. Now it's actually turning properly and all the way, so I can set up my sub trim to get my centre right and all that, and it should work. It seems like I've got a lot more lock than I did with the old DX2e. So thanks for watching. That's been binding my new drift car to my new controller, having adjustable everything now. Just need to set it up. I won't bore you with that on camera. Also got those two receivers with AVC to try out. Some people may not like it, some people may, but there's uses for it, I can guarantee you that. Chris Hemistorm, he did a video with Urban RCLA on the Formula 1 cars. They did an advert for someone which was quite interesting. It's a good watch, go and watch it. And yeah, they had to use AVC to get the cars to stay in a straight line because they're that powerful and that small. So definitely a use for it. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you later. It's been RC Car Club with the DX4C unboxing. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, wherever you want, on lots of places now. I think I've been eating lots of eggs as well, so I've even started to tweet a little bit. But yeah, we'll leave that out for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.